Hey everybody, how you doing? It's me, Whimsy. I'm in Evora. Evora? Is that how you pronounce it? Evora. So I'm in Evora, about an hour and a half from Lisbon. Thought I would do a couple of card readings for everybody. Let's go ahead. We'll do the Empath Prayer. And let's just see what happens. I missed you guys, so let's go ahead. Let's do the Empath Prayer. Okay, I want to call on white light protection for myself and this community as we ask permission from Spirit to access the Akashic records. We call on our spirit guides and good angels to be with us. Please give us the clarity and the wisdom that is needed to empower all of us on our journeys, to make the best decisions for ourselves, our families, the planet, the people we love, but also to help those that we may have strife with. And together, collectively, we say, Amen. Yeah, I think a lot's going on right now, so I'm just going to do basic stuff, and I'm going to start with the January 6th committee. As we had said in previous remotes, when we used HCRV and we connected to the energy of January 6th committee, it's kind of like being one with the ball when you do HCRV. It's kind of like Zen. You become one with the energy of that thing. So in the case of January 6th, and then you just let it carry you wherever it's going to carry you. And so in the case of January 6th, I just felt the energy continuing on and on and on and on and on. People thought it would end in July. I saw hearings extending beyond August. Now we're into October, and we're seeing those hearings. And they've also talked about the fact that they are recommending, he's going to be subpoenaed. Let's find out. So I want to find out, the future of the January 6th committee, if it's finished, and what's going on with it. If they're going to find out more information. So the evidence is pretty clear regarding the issue of the January 6th committee. You can see here evidence. I used the Three of Pentacles to depict evidence. And we have a healing. So the attempt of the January 6th committee was to heal the situation and to basically look at evidence and evidence for possible prosecution. Also, you can see the Queen of Swords, which is a card that has to do with the sword of truth, etc. From the perspective of the committee, they're just about ready to wrap up. I think that they may even be ready to wrap up in a couple of weeks, based on what I'm seeing here. I don't see January 6th committee needing to extend beyond, say, 2.5 weeks with the amount of information that they've already collected. You can see here again, they're giving just information to create a situation of justice. This is the 4th house. A thief in the past attempted to steal something. In this case, it was an election. But now we have the future walking away. So you have the evidence being presented here. You have justice being righted here. And then once they complete that, they'll be able to walk away from the case because their function has been completed. You had mastery as the final outcome. These are experts in law, and they know what they're doing. You can see here as well, the final outcome is that there will be justice, and it will be justice based on mastery. The people did what they were supposed to do with January 6th, and it will end in justice. Mastery and justice. The purpose of January 6th was to do an investigation, educate the American people about what had happened, and to present any evidence that they found to the to the Justice Department for prosecution. and they will have achieved everything that they were meant to achieve within about 2.5 weeks. Okay, so the next question we're looking at here, I just want to see the future of Donald Trump generally, and to see if the January 6th committee in any way, shape, or form has any impact on his life. But let's take a look at what Donald Trump, where he's going to be at in, say, the next, we'll say 3 to 6 weeks. I missed you. Not good. Donald Trump is in serious trouble. We've got a heartbreak. I keep seeing his marriage and personal relationships falling apart. I see everybody leaving him, including Melania. This guy has within 1 month, everything is bad. Also, I think this guy has a coronary artery disease. He's overweight. He eats junk food. We could be looking at risk for stress or stress-induced heart disease or a medical situation coming in within the next month with this kind of energy. I'd watch this. If this were a patient, I'd be watching their sodium. I'd be very concerned. Vasoconstriction in the arteries combined with clotting, calcification, this sort of thing. It's not good when you're looking at the base of the matter being a card that we also associate not just with emotional heartbreak, but also physical heartbreak. Also, you can see the Ace of Wands moving in, which is a card that has to do with entrepreneurship. If you're reading the way I read, I also read Wands literally as month cards, so that can be a 30-day warning that this individual is at risk for some kind of an event, possibly a coronary artery event within 30 days. The truth has come out regarding this person. You can see the sun right over them. At this point, his lawyers are suggesting some kind of cooperation and plea deal. Look, we're right back where we started. What did Mueller tell us 4 years ago? We're right back where we started from. He's caught. Everybody's gone. Everybody's confessed. He's financially wiped out. He can't pay his attorneys. The crimes are all escalating. The best thing he can do at this time is plead guilty to lesser sentences, cooperate with ongoing investigations, etc. This guy can be under some kind of house arrest for the rest of his life. But you can see here, with the truth coming out, comes the Lovers. And Lovers is about reaching across the aisle and potentially talking with other people. The Justice is coming for him in the future house. You can see also experts coming in the past. He was living in a dream world. Roger Stone was his muse. Roger Stone saw him as a potential. Roger Stone is the Queen of Cups. Dreamer, living in La La Land. He got pulled into Roger Stone's fantasy. Remember what Roger Stone said to us? That it was all him. Roger Stone did it all. Roger Stone created the whole situation. And so consequently, he is to some extent in his situation because he got seduced by Roger Stone. Roger Stone told him he was going to be the next president. Roger Stone created this whole thing. Roger Stone told him that it was all real. And so just as we got conned by Trump, Trump is saying he got conned by the trickster Roger Stone. He will be prosecuted. He will be convicted, either through a private deal in exchange for immunity or something else. But he will probably get some kind of incarceration, whether it's house arrest or something else, because according to these cards, he will be convicted and he will face something, most likely some type of house arrest. I'll go ahead and show you the cards. They're saying he could be convicted as early as April of 2023. I'll go ahead and show you. Here's his final outcome. He's in jail or he's been contained in some way. This guy's not going to be entirely free. And I'll go ahead and say by April, because we have the April card, which is the 4th month, the time of April, as the final outcome. He does not. Here it is again. There he is. The guy who's always hiding in the background, who predicted this whole thing. This is Robert Mueller. He rejected Mueller's offer, right? He rejected Mueller's offer. So what did Mueller say? What did Mueller say? Tick tock, tick tock. Sooner or later you're gonna be mine. Sooner or later you're gonna be fine. 'Cause Robert Mueller always gets his man. Sooner or later, right? All right, let's look at the future of Zelensky and Ukraine. And then I'm gonna go have some lunch. Have some pasta. All right, let's take a look. Zelensky. Zelensky's on the right side of history. Look at that. This is Zelensky. Hubba hubba, right? King of Wands, man. Boom. Right? That's like an Aries energy. Look at him plowing forward, taking back Ukraine. He said he wants it all back, including Crimea. So you can see that energy of Zelensky as kind of the warrior, right? Because we think about that Aries energy, that fire. That is the fire of war, right? So when we think about war, when we think about fire and war and the planet of war, we think about Mars and red and heat. And so it doesn't surprise me that Zelensky presents as the hot fire king right now. And you can see here in the first house, a war knight. He comes in to battle. Again, that's fire energy moving forward for Zelensky. And you can see, again, battle, war, chaos. This is so you have Ukraine and you have Russia, boom, boom. And this is like a blitzkrieg card, right? This is sheer insanity. This is just the psychopath card. So they can't stop Zelensky, right? They cannot stop this. They cannot stop the Aries, the righteous Aries. So the response is the psychopath's card. I always think of the Knight of Swords as psychopath because it's like a bull in the china shop. By the way, this is also my COVID card, angry wind energy, right? The wind affecting the lungs. So this is like helter-skelter. This is like total chaos. That's basically, Russia has no plan other than to destroy as much as possible because they cannot stop this advance. They're running out of money. This is costing a tremendous amount of money on both sides. Everybody's watching the money. Just how much money are we going to have to spend to stop this? In the past, offers, take the deal, take the deal. Experts coming in, some way to stop this. Again, movement. Zelensky is using the upper hand right now. He's got the advantage, and you can just see all that forward movement in the cards. Many are rejoicing the advance of the Ukrainians. The others in relationship are actually celebrating. There's dancing in the streets, as Linda likes to say, when we see this card. And it is a card of rejoicing and dancing in the streets. As the Ukrainian army comes in, those in relation come out of their hiding and they dance. The hope and the fear that this will never end. And then the final outcome for the war, many lives will be lost. In October, Biden weeps, remember? Reason and sanity will take hold soon. There's a lot of work to do to negotiate a peace, and probably the UN will get involved in brokering a peace deal. This will start in October, which means that it's right in this month that we're looking at potentially the war ending or ceasefire. And we're going to go ahead and say that with an October card moving in, which is my Ten of Wands, and about moving from one place to another. So it denotes heavy work. And it also denotes the time of October. So I'm going to go ahead and predict that in October, this month, we could be looking to Russia desperately needs an out, and mediators could come in very, very soon to put a stop to this. All right, thanks everybody for hanging with me for this quick video. I'm going to go and have some lunch, and I'll be sure and let you know how it was. All right, take care, everybody. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.